Hey guys, this is John Rivera from the Solid State Gamer, bringing you guys an unboxing video for the PS4. Yes, I finally have one for review for the website, and specifically, I guess the particular product that I'm taking an unboxing or a quick look of is the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection bundle. Now, the Nathan Drake Collection is basically a compilation of all three Uncharted games. Uncharted 1, Drake's Fortune, you have Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, and then the third and last one, at least for now until Uncharted 4 comes out, is Drake's Deception. So, critically acclaimed games. The first one was rough around the edges, a lot of room for improvement, and holy crap did they improve with the second and third installments. So, this particular collection contains the single-player campaigns of all three. None of the multiplayer of any of them. I understand why they left it out. It's still kind of a bummer. And on top of that, the first game had no multiplayer to speak of. So I guess that's fine. And also it's updated to showcase its visuals in HD, which is nice. So I ended up getting this because I'm a fan of the first game, and I've always wanted to play the third game, but never got the chance. But however, the real reason why I bought this system was because roughly a year and a half ago, I was given this as a gift from my parents, or my family, whatever. And they bought it thinking either that this was a PS3 game, or more likely that I had a PS4, which I did not. So I told them, wow, thank you guys so much, this is a great game. Unfortunately, I don't have the hardware to play it. And they're like, oh no, I'm so sorry, we can return it and stuff. And I said, no, don't return it, I'll keep it. It gives me an incentive to buy a PS4. And yeah, I finally got one now. So I'm going to unbox this and show you guys what you guys can expect from the Nathan Drake Collection bundle. So I guess without further ado, let's just get into it. So before I start cracking this thing open, I want to show you guys just the art on the outside, the exterior, if you will. So that's a nice piece of art right there for the front. Here we have the back showing the features. So as I mentioned before, you could play the single-player campaigns of all three, as well as getting a pass to play the beta for Uncharted 4. Of course, like I said before, you need a PlayStation Plus membership in order to do so. So here's the side, and here is the other side. So like I said, this box right here, even though it looks really nice, is just a simple shell composed of thick board, and it's very flimsy. If you're not careful, you can damage it. So for those of you folks out there who want to preserve this stuff, I really do suggest if you want to keep this stuff intact, you might want to bubble wrap it. I know I don't usually recommend that for other systems. In fact, if you were to see on my weekly mailbag videos previously, I have consoles in their boxes completely exposed to the elements. And the only reason why I have it that way is because they can actually withstand such punishment. But I'm kind of worried that the same might not be the case for this PS4 bundle or any sort of PS4 packaging, because they all use this similar packaging. So take that for what you will. Alright, so here's the real meat of the package. Very simple. And it's the same pretty much on the sides, as well as the front and the back. Short, sweet, and to the point. Alright, let's see if I can get under this lip and open this up. I'm doing my best not to ruffle the cardboard. I like to keep these boxes in pristine condition. I'm actually going to set this shell off to the side, to my right. And it appears that this side also opens to reveal some other contents. So try not to pull the rest of the contents out from this side, because if you do that, you're going to end up ripping that cardboard slot right there, and you don't want to do that if you want to preserve the condition of the box. Alrighty, there's the controller. And here are some cords. And that is the extent of the contents on the other side. Like the sleeve, I'm going to set this box off to the side. Bring this back into center stage. Alright, so let's take a look at the system itself. I'm going to move these off to the side right here. And here it is. PS4. It's a very interesting tetragonal prism design on this thing. Here's the top of it right here. And here's the bottom. It looks nice, but it, at the same time, admittedly, it feels very fragile. Something I can't really articulate. It's something I can't really put my finger on, but it just feels that way. Nonetheless, here are the ports on the back. So you have your optical, your USB, you have your HDMI, your network, and you also have your power, respectively. And of course, the system itself is a black plastic casing, and the housing has a black matte finish, meaning that it's not really glossy, which is fine. I can't stand glossy systems. They attract dust and fingerprints, and they're just very difficult to keep clean and pristine, and hygienic as well. So there's the system right here. Now, I like how it's delightfully camouflaged into my table right here. And here's a little leaflet for the PlayStation Plus network. Try to make sure I don't get the glare on the camera. I know it's exceedingly difficult. Special rewards and offers leaflet right here. And this is the DC cord. Very, very simple. Unlike the PS2 and the Sega Saturn, this actually uses a different plug form factor than those. Actually, this one is exactly the same as the Xbox, not the rectangular end and the curved end. These are both curved, so theoretically an Xbox power lead will be compatible with the PS4, in case you're curious. So let's get to the rest of these. I'm assuming this is a microphone and earbud connector for your controller when you're playing online. You can communicate through that. I'm not gonna lie, this is very cheap in design. It doesn't look like it's very durable, very flimsy, and I suppose it gets the job done. I'm just gonna hold it like this because, I mean, it is what it is. I hate that phrase, but in this case it is true. And here we have the HDMI cable. Now eventually I'm going to have to figure out a solution for recording video off of the PS4 as well as the Wii U. If you guys in the comments section watching this video have any recommendations for capture devices and programs to actually facilitate the capturing of raw footage from consoles that use HDMI for their video output, please let me know in the comments below. I really would appreciate that, because I've got the standard definition console solution down pat for that. There's the HDMI cable. Let's see, how long is this? It's a good 4 foot. That's not bad. You don't really need much if you got a good setup on your TV. You don't really need that big of an HDMI cable, or that long of an HDMI cable. So here we have the cord, the USB cable for, I'm assuming, recharging your controller, or it uses an internal battery. Set this plastic off to the side. Alright, now we have the controller. Wow, that is actually very comfortable. I can see that they kept the trigger design from the PS3, but they gave it a nice little hook design, which is really advantageous in my opinion. Yeah, this actually feels very ergonomically pleasing. Very interesting. And here we have, I just activated it. Of course it has no console in the vicinity to connect to, but give you the front view right here. In architect's terms, that is a front view. Yeah, it's very comfortable. Obviously it's got these plastic tabs, if you can see right here. I don't know if you can hear me flicking the plastic. Those plastic tabs protect the glossy finish of the acrylic tops for both faces. The face for the D-pad as well as the face for the face buttons. So, and of course you've got twin analog sticks that also click in, as well as have limits. And you have the touchpad right here. And of course, lastly, there's the guide button, which makes the controller blink right now because it's trying to sync with the console that is not activated right now. So that is the controller. And unfortunately, I must tear this open. I wish they did not do this. Man, I wish they didn't do this. I always try to keep my stuff pristine, even the plastic that protects it. So having to tear this open really depresses me. Okay, tossing that off to the side because it no longer exists. So this is a simple setup for the PlayStation. Or should I say PS4? They really cheaped out on the manual documentation for the game, or the game console rather. Usually they would give you a nice large booklet, kind of in this style, but it would be a large booklet. I'm pretty sure I still have the instruction manual for the Sony PlayStation as well as my PS2, and they're just, I don't know, they're just given better treatments in terms of their documentation, but that's what you can expect. Very basic black black text on white. I mean, it's not really extravagant at all. In multiple languages. I always like when manuals are in multiple languages, especially English and Spanish, because those are the two languages that I speak. So being able to brush up on my skills with both languages is quite nice. But these quick installation pamphlets are kind of lame. Not a big fan. However, I will say that they do have them separated by language, so they have Bienvenido al mundo de PlayStation. So that's Spanish. I'm not even going to pronounce that because my French is extremely rusty. And then we also have the English version right here. And last but not least, we have the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. So let's see if I can get this open with my lack of fingernails. Alright, it can be done. Set this crinkly plastic off to the side. And there it is. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Here's the disc underside. Obviously it's brand new, so it's in immaculate condition. That new game smell. Quite nice. Oh, what a bygone era it is to not have manual documentation. Like, this is this is it. But however, this is the access or instruction card that tells you in detail how to access the Uncharted 4 beta. So I might jump on that, I might not. I tend not to engage in these beta access sort of playoff things. I like to wait before the game is out, so. But yeah, here's the front of the Nathan Drake collection, as well as the back. So that pretty much concludes this. So you have your basic hookups. You have your signal cable, your signal and your cable, your power leads. You also have some USB leads for your controller. The controller itself, this rather crappy microphone earbud combo. I still fail to see the point. The Nathan Drake collection, the documentation, as well as the system itself. So that pretty much is what you can expect if you buy the Nathan Drake collection bundle for the PS4 SKU. Well guys, that pretty much does it for this unboxing of the PS4 Uncharted Nathan Drake collection bundle. And if you guys have any comments, any suggestions for future videos, trust me, I am working on future quick look videos and proto watch videos. It's just, it's taking me a while to research and kind of get the formula back, but it'll be back. But yeah, if you guys have any comments aside from that, or recommendations, or just general criticisms, or want to talk about what other bundles include for this holiday season, be sure to leave a comment below the video and let me know. And be sure to do the same with the article when it goes live on the Solid State Gamer website itself. And the URL for that is thesolidstategamer.wordpress.com. And come by, check us out. You might like what you see. So until then, this is John Rivera from the Solid State Gamer signing off, saying thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.